Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. Okay, so I've had like this weird problem. So as you probably already figured out, obviously I was playing Fire Red on an emulator. So, and like for some strange reason, like it wouldn't save. Like it wouldn't actually like save the game on, like you know when you go to start, you click and then you go down to save. It says, do you want to save the game? It won't actually save like that. Like I've been saving on the save state option for the whole game. So yeah, and after you beat the Elite Four, it saves the game as it would normally save, like with going down and clicking save, and you know what I'm talking about. But like whenever I try and save it, it says there's an error and you can't actually like save it for some, I don't even know what's happening. But yeah, so basically I can't like after you beat the Elite Four, it saves and then starts over again, so you have to reopen the game to get to the next part of the game, basically. So I don't know, it's just kind of a problem. I mean, so like luckily, like I don't even know, like months ago, I was playing Leaf Green on the emulator, and I actually like still had it saved, and like I luckily got to this exact same spot and then just stopped playing the game. So like I beat the Elite Four and then completely stopped playing the game. So I'm in the exact same spot I was on the LP. So the thing is, I'm going to be playing Leaf Green from now on because I really don't want to start that game over again and do the whole thing over again. But basically, the game's the same. They're just different Pokemon. And like a few of the Pokemon I already had on this file. Like I had a Lapras, I had a Nidoking, I had a Raichu. So like I'll get the other Pokemon that I had back, and then just like get them back to about the same level and have the about the same moves. Like the only difference would be like the legendary dog that you catch at the end is it's like gonna be a little bit different because it depends on your starter. And in this game, I started with Bulbasaur, so like it'll be different. And my rival will have a different Pokemon. My rival's gonna have Charizard instead of no wait, he's gonna have Charizard instead of Blastoise. So that's another difference. But I mean, honestly, there's not that much of the game left. You just have to like do some small thing in the story, and then catch the wild dog, and then catch Mewtwo. So I mean, it's not that big a deal. But I just thought I'd let you know because I don't know, there's gonna be a little bit of a difference. So yeah, now that you know that, let's get on with the game.
Alright, so yeah, so whenever you turn on the game, whenever you beat the Elite Four, then Professor Oak will come up and see how many Pokemon you caught. And he'll be like, okay, you did good, or you did bad, or you suck, or whatever. But, alright, so let's go talk to him. He actually already talked to me. I don't know why I'm coming back in here, but I want to see what he says. Pretty sure. Yeah, he basically just says the exact same thing. So we're going to have to catch 60 Pokemon before we can move on to the story. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So let's go do that. Alright, so I'm catching the Seaking now. And yeah, my name is kind of weird, but it was like completely an inside joke. So that's probably why it's like, I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's an inside joke. So that's why you won't like think it's kind of weird, but it doesn't really matter. I made this game a long time ago. But anyway, right now we're in the Safari Zone, obviously, and we are catching some Pokemon. And here's a Slowpoke. And yeah, this actually took a really long time. That's why this video took so long to come up. I was just like really busy. I was just swamped with homework and a lot of other things. So it took me a while to catch these 60 Pokemon. So I just yeah, that's why it took so long. And I don't know, I just really hate catching Pokemon. And now we're in the Pokemon Tower and catching this Ghastly. Man, some of these Pokemon, even though they're like such low levels, I'm using Ultra Balls, they took so many tries to catch, it got really annoying. And a Caterpie. Didn't catch one of these at the beginning of the game, so back in the Viridian Forest and catching it. And we got the Caterpie. And okay, so the next one is a Metapod, the evolved form of Caterpie. So yeah, there's not really much to talk about right now. But man, I'm like, I don't know, that whole problem with Fire Red just kind of pisses me off. I don't really know why. I just like, I hate having to like switch over to a different game, because technically now we're not even playing Fire Red anymore, we're playing Leaf Green, so I don't know, it just kind of like bothers me. But I don't know, it doesn't really matter. There's not much of a difference at all. But now we're in the Seafoam Islands, and there's a wild Slowbro, so that's pretty cool. Slowbro's a pretty cool Pokemon. But it's really slow, obviously, as his name suggests. And a Seal, which is a decent Pokemon, decent water, ice type. But, I don't know, it's not really that cool. And, I don't know. Alright, so now we have a Zubat. Which sucks, basically. Zubats suck. And we caught the Zubat. Man, if I, like, did all this without cutting it, it would literally be, like, 10 episodes. Just be running around trying to catch Pokemon. But I'm glad I didn't do that. That would just been a waste of time. And I would have ran out of things to say really quickly. But we got the Golbat, and now we're in Victory Road, and we're catching a Machoke. And we are almost done with... We have about, I think, 43 Pokemon right now, or something like that. So we got the Machoke. And now, still in Victory Road, we have an Onix. Yeah. And we got the Onix. This is really getting old, not gonna lie. And a Geodude. We're still in Victory Road. But, man. Alright, so Geodude is caught. And, okay, just like 3 more Pokemon, I think. Yeah, 3 more Pokemon. And the last one I could find in Victory Road was Machop. And... Alright, so we got the Machop. That victory music is getting really old. And now we're south of Fuchsia City, I believe. And I found a Tentacruel while surfing. So there we go. Caught Tentacruel. And the final Pokemon is a Krabby. Krabby is such a beast. I swear to God. He's such an awesome Pokemon. Once he evolves, at least. Yeah, so that is 60 Pokemon, and we can now get the National Dex. Yes. Alright, so here we are back at Professor Oak's laboratory. And now he's going to say the same thing, basically. And show you your progress. 61. Okay, I guess I can't count. Could have sworn I stopped at 60, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. The more the merrier, I guess. And now he says, excellent. And I'll ask you for yet another favor. It's every day with this guy. He asks for favor after favor. And then here comes your rival, and his name is Red now. I don't even remember why I named him that. Probably just like the default name or something. And now he's complaining. He's like, I want to help too, because I'm such a suck-up. And now magically he puts the Pokedexes on the table, and they turn into National Dexes. Well, they upgrade, apparently, so now we have to fill our Pokedex again, and he's saying he'd do it himself, but he was too old. So, yeah, he basically tells you to go to one island, which, if you remember, was that place we went to save Lostel. And we met Celio there, so let's head over to Vermilion City and take the boat there. Let's see, where is it? Alright, there it is. And, okay, and my Pokemon are kind of weak from catching, so I will heal up real quick. Okay, so now I healed up my Pokemon, and I am ready to take on the next part of our journey. So you gotta talk to this guy. He's like, oh, you have a Tri-Pass. Would you like to board and go to one island, just like your rival suggested, and take the super speed boat and head over to one island. So I will see you next time on Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. See you later.